me yes ka me yes me starting na me be here the come and I'm catch me share that man me ma mo letter say muntu omo antibi kan na chesa akoye say na me hu afa free me ba dwene mu kura say eda no me tu omo won kai kura say wasi dey do a baby me timi ba Ghana me hu Ghana na me yi mani kura hwe baby me peda na hwe kura mama na letters ma nkwala no letters be 3 times the last way na me here me buy na me no say me be ko manyini me be fie ni bia ma ye de me ba me nya ba bi da no so na se me nyina kwatra odi e ma ntimi nya da ne biem ti me be siesie ono le ba e ba ko wo ko e che se obu isole anu modi wo mani bia koso ya so mpeso mu kuno obu bu no omu di bibi kura boni tirima ma hu na eno me kire mu kura be kire bra enti mhwedi na se no sem di we baba ma ni miensa na wa ba ko ba na wo wunua na odi wani no wo sa de ne ba etu kwan ba akokọ edi bi o mi di na kiri so ba akokọ na de ye me ye wo mu se bi ko duru yo sa de me ma police e ma ye be che me.
We are going to be sharing a very sad story of a gentleman that decided to be nice to his extended family back home from Ghana. He took his sister's daughter to UK. But guess what happened? This daughter managed to try, plot, and get this uncle arrested because of something. That is what we are going to uncover. This is a program that if you live overseas and you come from any of the developing countries, especially Africa, to be precise, Ghana, you have to watch this. Don't forget to share this program, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and let us learn together.
Welcome back to my oneso kakra ema me wai aha be mic ni na ma neso kakra ma me awie de na do bae
awie de nye Bolivia ni concert kamedema se wikura ba ha ki fi asem enso ma ya minuano ase oya na dwen se jije no peso wa jijimi o se de no peso wa yo mi minua ba na 93 no na meto asase
Mike in a casa gum ye mammy.
A book estate, Timis Miena.
Bokrom estate, Hefa.
F-line.
Okay.
Timia down here, let us say. May I, man, or Mukrum, and son. My father now, my own Mubian Traho. T. Me do doni in the bet now. Tim Nama, me Namu, me concry. Aquabuchi.
Country Bay. UK for Chrome, UK for a town, UK for Chrome, can say you will Chrome. Aha, okay.
The Metiana say, phone call. It's a don't know. I say, Miniana Baba Bono, Baby to live with you. La Casa Ninjamu, Miniaba no smam, no fancy back, your friend Mabna, a money Bremanka.
Okay, so viewers, this is what is happening. I'm going to be translating what this man is saying in the Ghanaian language. This man lives in UK and then he bought a land in Ghana, went to Ghana, built a house. But when he was leaving Ghana, what he did was he got somebody that was homeless and gave this house that was actually still under construction, gave it to this homeless guy and said, okay, stay in this house. I'll come back and complete the house. Then this homeless guy was looking after the house, but on his way overseas, his own sister went and ejected this homeless guy from the house. And the homeless guy called this man and told him. Long story short, this sister took over the house and took over everything. Guess what happened? This is where we are now. Continue this story.
Oba esenu oba be yes pa na tse kwan a ombefa so ombetre fie ho nam de because ntimi me wo ho a no mfrem se minua na ba betre fie ho
your friend is saying
amadenta one ne mba no oba fie wo so no one person obi abetra wontu a cheda ni nyina ama ne mba
ono ne ma
to se nua ma ne ye miensa ne wa ha miedu so wa buchi ho no man wache dana ma wo na tese obia we wo ma community akarubia ma ho
okay
na me ka kire ntimidu na mfrem ma me na me se nya hwe se me si dan na se me nua ba ni ba bi ti lo so obetena ho a nse se me ma dodo ni atena ho no me ma ne ntra ho na me si ju nya hwe ti me ma ne tra ho fi be 2004 mu ho o ha me ko eduma ba ne frame se me fie na hye na me si e ba ne say to say na din ti me frame ma me na me se me ka kire mu se dan me nwie o ma me nwie se bi sta na wa hye fie no ti me hwe din na me se no me pes kakakra na me nua ba ba ko de me kwa bruche fe na bleje mfie a na me so me nua ba ko to udi machi won so de koni na me friends o mo pe bi kakra o so pe bi ka ho na ye de brain se wonye na won fa ko pe ba bi ntra na me ye ready a na ma ye dem miss.
All right, so what this man did was when he left, what it eventually happened was the sister that took over this house burnt the house, set the house on fire. For some reason, got the house completely burnt to ashes. And then this man spoke to his mother, who is alive, and said, Mom, you see what your daughter has done to the house. And the mom said, I know I told you that if your sister needs a place to stay, it's all right to give it to her to stay in there. Viewers, while we're watching this, is that if you live overseas, this is a story that can give you a lot of education. That is the essence of today's program, and that's what we are doing on Family Arena. So this sister, poor guy, the sister burnt the house, and the man spoke to other people to get the lady some money to go and hire a place for herself so that the man could come and fix his house again. Guess what happened? She took the money all right. They gave the money to her to go and hire a house. She took the money all right, but guess what? She spent the money to build a house of her own without fixing this man's house. He built a new house for herself on this man's land. Family in Africa, some of them. Difficult times for people that live overseas. Now listen to what happened. The story unfolds.
The man who face o Jesus kano wa ko pe ba bi antra o no odi asase na dan ni no odi ko si dan se da na shintu bi anko ho ti me am ye ready say mpesa me ye no be 3 years am ma ni pakro so onko ye ko ya ye si da we ti no sko ku na sa okra be ye adwuma na so me nya hwe se me nue ya na mfrem ma me se aden na abasa na aden se ko be si kra aden na da na wo hye no on fancy afi na chese me ma se nya hwe wo de ma ne tran na me ye we ni wi a na me tu no
ejansa for edan na ehye ye no ehye dwure be ebubugu fom a montimi amfa hwe
ya sei
ena ono ne ko two foundation foforo e wodan nanim esi foforo how many rooms?
I said there 3 rooms so 4 rooms me ngura mu da.
Okay,
so nti e ba sa na chese mani abre na me ka che ma me se nya hwe wo de me ma me se wo de nya hwe wo ye we ni wi a obetu na me ye dey me jam ti me nya ska me ye se me be starting na me be ye ni kama na me ka me share da man me ma o mo letter se muntu o mo ti bi kan na chese akoye se na me hu afa free me ba dwunu mu kra se e da no me tu o mo
won kai kra se wasi dan du baby
me ti me ba Ghana me hu Ghana na me yi mani kra me yi mani kra hwe baby me peda na hwe kra mama na letters ma kuma nkwala no letters be 3 times the last way.
All right, viewers, this is where it's getting trickier. This man, what he did was after he gave the house to the sister, she burnt the house. The man came back, tried to fix the house again. All right. What happened was when he traveled to UK and returned back to Ghana to do what? To fix the house up. What happened was he will come to Ghana, know that this is the house, but then his memory doesn't help him to remember that that belongs to him. So the house or everything about the house, he forgot it completely. Viewers, you might think this is just normal, but I'm telling you, there are things that happen. According to the other lady that is interviewing the guy, they are confirming that there are people in Ghana, that sometimes in Africa and some parts of the developing countries, where spirituality works. Spirituality works. They can do something to you and you will forget about your property which you have done. They can come for even a loan, take money from you, take a car from you, something from you, and they will go do something, and then you will even forget that you gave that thing to the person. So this man says he forgot completely everything about his house. So whether he wanted to continue, he wanted to fix the house or whatever, he forgot. He will go to Ghana, see the house like this, he will pass by, and he wouldn't have the interest in going closer to fix the house up, even though the house belongs to him. And this is spirituality. What spirituality can do to people. If you live overseas, you have to shine your eyes.
Na me here me buy na me no. Se say me be ko manyini. Me be fie ne bia ma ye de me ba. Me nya ba bi dan so so. E na se me ni na kwatra. Odi e ma ntimi nya dan ne biem. Ti me be siesie. Ti ma na ma ba be siesie de e ho ho no. Na mom let say omo pe ba bi. Na me amema omo ska ko han dai. Nenka oma yedai oma kotem na me wia cause me sabe ya another structure we ni mu no na me bubu omo de no afei me kan ya we nua bai kola na je letter no me ko kire no ma me frame ho no say wo e da na de me ntu kira.
So this is what happened. The man came, the house was burnt, he wanted to fix it up, told the sister to take money to go and hire a place. Finally, the sister said to this man that he was not moving out of this man's house today nor tomorrow. So technically, the sister said she had taken over the house. She said to this man that she had taken over the house. The man should forget it because she was not moving out of this house. This is the danger of humanity.
Me first letter me de ma o ma no I say we stubborn am say no bi abroche ya me fa ne ba enkoye nti na o mo sa na me nua panyin na wotete me fra na mpon ono ne ba e ba ko wo ho e che say o bu sole anu mo de o mani bi akoso ya so mpeso mu kuno o mo bo no o mo de bibi kura boni tirima ma hu na no me kire mu kura.
So what is happening that this wicked sister of this man, there is another senior brother who had lived his life overseas before, but then now he's back home in Ghana. This wicked sister and her kids assaulted one of their senior brothers and even hit him on the forehead with something. And it's all around issues like this. So it looks like this lady is very serious and she's wicked, and she's bent on doing anything. People, if you live overseas, please share your comments. If you've had such an experience, or you think this is too good to be true, share your experience and send in your comments, and let's see what you think about this.
Some do we baba mani me and Sunday wa ba ko ba le wo.
Wunua na odi wani no. Wo sa de ne ba etu kwan.
Ba akokọ. Edi o mi di na tiri so ba akokọ.
So guess what? This man thought that they were frustrating him because he had not taken this sister of his child overseas. So then he tried his best, got all documentations ready, took a daughter of this sister, wicked sister, to UK. And then she took 2 kids, one from that sister and one from his other sister. And hear what happened to him.
Me Musa bi ko duru your side me my police. Am I ever me? Because me bo mama ne say sika na me de be fa wono busia na me de be yenkrata na ma monti. Mu ko dura monti sika ne mame. Na so fan ko to baabi se sika na obetua ni to koro pot me ma ebe che me.
Wunua ba amadenta na wa kwa fa wono ne baba edi ni kwa UK ho no ma bi. Wo de ko duru UK wie ye no. Sika wo ka che ne se besia na mabo ya me di wutu kwan ti wo ba wo be ye adwuma edi atua. Sika na baba wo ne betua nti wa se twa police ama wo.
Sa na ebe che me. Mi ni ala ti fie na wo ji fie no. Ni baba.
Guess what happened? This man took the daughter of this wicked sister of his overseas. He thought that would make the sister happy and give him back his own house. Now the daughter that this guy took overseas also called the police on this guy, and this man sitting here got arrested. by a child of his own sister that he took overseas. What did this man do wrong? All he did wrong was that before he took this girl overseas, he said, look, all the expenses on this travel of yours, I took a bank loan and I need to go and pay the bank. So once you are here and you are working, please get me the money so that I will give it back to the bank. And then everyone will have a peace of mind. Then the girl got upset and said no. And instead of paying the money, she rather found a way to get this man arrested. And you know, she's a woman, a lady he took overseas. So when a lady makes a call to certain officers, you know how it goes. It's straightforward. So this man got arrested for being a good man.
Nansiana me buy. We call them you know who she them come my ready some year juma. Na me ball in my your ball let. If you call to blows.
Nanka unua kra de me dan na sa wote mu a e die ntina me tu a e kokwa ye letter ne manso ne mrasem.
Omo nyina so sebi me nua ma na omo ha ya omo no omo ma ho no obi a ti obi diem. Die me di na chidete ketua ne diem. Ketua na odi ma chidediem. Man ni mu nua no mabro mo che am obi anya ne so ne die.
Yeah.
Panyini so a wo de me kwa abuchire no. Panyini ya me ka so hwe mi won so ti de fie. Obi ani asem. So na due kra me ya mamo a. Sara me ka kire no. Me ya mamo nyina me fa nya hwe. So ho. Afei me nua yi me ka ya wampere. Na me ka kire telephone so na me ka kire sister. So mama nya adwuma na me do call antenna. Tam so my team program.
Yeah.
And that day na me hear brebe me nya Mr.
Yeah. Enti unua ba no oware.
Woni ni kunu nete.
Woni ni kunu nete ufie wono ma na se ba bi foforo.
Woni ni kunu no akosi wo mu fie. Ah. De se ade na ya kwa ne se.
Mr. Safo. Wasem no.
Wasi fie o.
Unua ba na si wono ankasa woni ni kunu
si abrosa wa ni mu.
E na oba baje wo de.
Okay, look at the wickedness. People, this is the house.
Maybe your screen is so unia ba ni fie ne nesi so na wo de no a hwe me ha hwe
Okay, viewers, so this is the house the sister has built. And now we're going to show you the house that belongs to this man. And this house that is built has been built in front of this man's own house. The land belongs to this man, but the sister says she took money to go and rent a house somewhere else for this man to come and take over his house. But the lady said no. She rather decided to build another house.
8 bedrooms.
Okay, so this house you see there with these windows, that house is the house for the man. The house behind me, that is the house that belongs to the man. And then the one right in front, this one, has been built directly in front of this man's house and was built by the sister on this man's land. And this sister, wicked sister, is bent on taking the land and taking everything. But this man says, now I'm old, I can't keep staying overseas. I have to go back home. But when I'm going home, where am I going to stay? And this wicked sister doesn't understand. Just look at that. Just look at that. Okay, now hear what she's saying. You have used my land to build with my own money. You've built in front of my house on my land. You are my sister. I've given you money to go and rent a place for yourself because you've bent my house. Now this sister is saying that if she was going to move, at this point, this man should go and build her another house. Come on. What kind of wickedness is this? If you are living in overseas and you are listening to this story, let this story educate you, please. But then don't forget to share your thoughts on this. Let this educate you. The wickedness of our time is just too much. It is overboard. Listen, what this man has gone through. It's so sad. There are few things that if you hear them, you go crazy for the man.
Ada wo de wasa se ne man se onu doso enya so yema wana.
The man no. Wonu ade ne pe minim wo se wasa hweda no.
Ena oni ni kunu na tie.
Oni ni kunu na tie na de ma bufu kra wo mu se yesi ni kunu ne sei. Jimi fuo no. Jimi fuo se woni munyansa. Oba ma wale wo ba wo de ne ko ne fie. Na me dan me mesi na papa ne de mjia na minim se obi a me de wo ba ko bochiro wo de me ko tu plus me frɛ wa wo se won de wantimi nka ne ba na asɛm e ka ne nya me ka mama me ka ya me ka matua me mpɛ enya hwe
watua sa ka na wie wo mo sa bo wa bra wusu asan aba abaje wo dan se wo nua den ta wo se ye ne den
wo se me nkosi dan ma no
wo si dan na de ne besi won tu mfiri wo dem ho.
People, look at the wickedness, okay? This man has done so much for this sister, but then she's bent on frustrating this man. Now, she wants this man to go and build her a new house before she will agree to leave this man's house, which he happily gave to his sister, just to stay in for a while. So if you live overseas and you've given your house to somebody to stay in and you've got a similar experience, please call in and share your thoughts or give me a call. Let's discuss, because we need to help other people. We need to let other people know how things go on, because these stories help a lot of people that live overseas. Many people are going through so many other situations, and I believe your story can make a difference. Listen to this UK blogger.
So you need ahodi nti me maame ewu me papa ewu me maame obeka bia maame no oni ho me nua bia suro no wo kwa obeba bebo nti mo moame na etiefo moame na me nyame dai na me nsiesie no na se mecha no onu ku na emi do de me wo hwe me ne kura no
ni sasafo wa yire
me wa yire wo
eti ante na me nua bebrebe sa
se eja wo
wa yire enti waja pade eye wo ma ene wo yire dia edi na se me nua mo fa se
wo mo nim se no enam se mani nka fie no makobo makura won kran eti me yire no ho no wo ho na me ba kura me ma ho na me ti
woni kwan tan kurom
nka fie se ni maduna baso se sada we ne die me ye ne se ne me che kura na nye nkwa na aye me nua mo mi ansa no
we no unua ba ma den ta wa twa wasu o
good
se wan kasa wodi ukurom wuntimi ma wachi because wodan waje aboso
so viewers, you see what is happening. The lady is saying exactly what I was saying earlier on, that the lady has ostracized the brother, that he should not return back to this country, Ghana, again. You see those two houses? I'll show you in full. Okay, these two houses, the one with the ladder and the one that has got a big pole in front of it, with a yellow shirted lady there, those are the two houses. The one with the satellite dish and the windows completed is the short normal single story house for the brother, and the story building at the back is for the sister, and then the sister has built it on this guy's land. She's bullying this guy. Okay, so you see the situation. The man believes that the sister wants society to insult this man, talk about this man as a useless, aimless man who traveled overseas for years and could not achieve anything. So the sister is trying to strip him of every little thing. And the man said, look, this is the little house I was able to build. Out of all the life I spent overseas, this is the little house I've built. Even the lady, the advice here I want us to tap into is this. The lady that lives in Ghana, who has never traveled overseas, has done a story building. You can see it here. This is the story building. Okay, that one. This building. The lady who has never traveled has a story building built to her credit on this brother's land. But the guy that traveled himself only has the second little short normal building. What does that tell you? It means that they get, sometimes some of them, they get more out of you than what you even spend on yourself. You're living overseas, you are eating when you are driving, you are eating when you are running, you don't spend time, you don't get time to sleep, don't get time to relax, not time for nothing. And in the end, you go back home and the little you've done, someone has taken it. What a pathetic story. This man's story saddens my heart so much, and I believe it saddens your heart too. So let us share our opinions. Let us discuss what could have been the reason. Why would this man even be scared and he will even forget completely that he's got a house that he needs to go and take?
Mr. T. So what I say, Mr. T. Why not just say, oh, mammy, go ahead, I will see anymore.
Samo, Mr. Safo, the Jinaka Kramame, na Unyaba Ama, Antama Dentama, hey.
Now let's listen to the sister.
Antama Unya Kwakusafo, Ewa Yanimuha, Ewa UK Boga, was it a Danya, was yes, one more. What's no more than a shea, no, Oma Wisika, Sefako high dine for fro. Say, what was if you for fro at the city, Ashinanim, a brass or so about the any day to a Bamosi wound to, no cry.
Police station,
me passion, Asamno police station, Baya.
Look at her. This is the woman. This is the woman who is bullying the brother to take over everything this guy has worked for. This is her.
Ebanesana some Pia police station say Asamwa Courtois, Oyerepa TV, any Oyerepa FM Yankabi, but our police station, I yatimidi Yanutum, Ebanesana some Pia police station. Obesese niama ben. Edienti no obetwitwa chansi ni mu. Edienti no obeya saade wo ho. Na adenti na wasi fie amu akwatenam wabefa wo ba edi ne kwa abrochire ni nyina nso wani kakra na wono so ene na busuafo betenam no wasi tu a wasi wuntu no okunu suma kwasi mo de eti yasi aboa no ka ni bre na ni na bre ya wo ye senti ye den ena ade asem no kwa police station. Na edan no esin fa wasi wuntu asase na edan ni siso no eya wo de a antiama every ben wa ka kire wo setu every ben wa de ma wo bosumi nsia it is say watch bosumi nsia wo ho bosumi miensa Mr. Safo ade na wo ma wo nua no bosumi nsia na bosumi miensa wo kwa bubu niama
busa ne say how many times na me dey letters
wojina so antiama wo bre bisa wasem
every 7 years
bisa no question na asimi misa no no
every 7 good
time wo de ma me na enso anything na ma me ntu yes ka time na so akamatu.
So you see the conditions this woman is bringing in. She's saying that the time this man gave her to move out of the house has not yet come. So she's waiting for that time to completely expire before she will move out of the house. But then there's a twist to the story I want you to listen to. She's going to lie, and the lie is going to be exposed by her own voice recording. Check this out in a minute. Wickedness is everywhere, and you need to be very careful. Everybody. We got to be careful.
What, madam, when you produce an akasa, atum say, me me paso na me ye medwuma.
Antiama.
Na me ton chance man. Anything me ma me wo workers from the one.
Antiama, Mr. Safo meba. Antiama. Everybody na ka kire producer anyone bra say, one ma wo en chance na obema kwaya mo ma be yedwuma wa asase ne so.
Me dem aka chance o ma me chance o. Me si o me si me dai mama.
Edai ben wo mesi ma o adwuma ben wo ya ma no a o mesi da foforo ma wansa na wono na nya ne de
mesi bisi so
wasi bisi so wona ma wo kwan se besi dan ni si na asase ne so
me na me ma wo kwa wo fa he me ma wo kwa wo he e fa na me no ye grata.
You see, this woman is telling a false story. She's pretending that she says she's built a house in front of this man's building, and so this man should build another one for her before she move out. And then she's lying that the man gave her the rights to build, and the man says that never happened.
There be a fire na me catch us go sit down. E da look who see me grab me we. Sister, me pesa ade na wo ye no. Obey.
Antama utie me. Antama.
She has hung up before.
Antama when the producer di kaya kasa off air. Eno ni nya fidie so. Wo ka kire ne se wati ase se wo nua no. Wo mra magina sase emfa nye na dwuma. Enti se si a wo sa begina fidie so. Na wo kasa won ka bibia saa. Wouldn't say the technology adawroma bibia ni wa yira eti komo na mudi ye no ye bebo na mansa nyina ate wonka na sanye ma we ya na Ghana fo ya na mo ya ma abrochirefo na ba mu buso mu sidan a omo de be mu obi atena so Derek bo ene no na yenhwe yentie ne nsam a wono ankasa na num ton wone.
Now we're going to listen to the audio of the same woman who is pretending. We're going to listen to what she said before the event started.
Mega etwetwe nkoma waka ye no ma ye mo na man san TV.
You see, what it means here is that the woman is saying the man should dismantle her property and just return the roofing sheets to her. She said that proud to this interview, proud to this program, but during the program she's saying a different thing. This is the wicked person's behavior. Look at her.
Mr. Safo, me pacho be mic no e die chance no se fabre no no fanya den
chance na wodi aboda no so si tutu na se ya ye fa ne chance mire no na me se me to mu no ama no me to foforo ama no
na no ka police station ase me e de ne kopie ho
se omuma akola na wotifi o no mi tu no wo mo tifi o nyina me tu o
odi bia ma han ana
me na me mama me wo fa ase ba akwa ho
okay
no mi tu no no se wono na di animu kofa metro manfo any workers ba bebubu da no eni ti wo mane akọ report si e meche no e di na koroko odi ma correct control say me I don't know the person what chere so ati ase enti e ba sa na che say e wo se me ma wo mu hunu say police fo no hunu say e wo se enye wono na ye me na me ye maduma workers ni nya me do mfiri nkra na bae. Anything na ma me metwa only 1 week pe na me dey buy ya.
Okay, kasa hwe mic ni mu.
Me dey aba it say ma be yi asem no fi police station because me na me ma kwanya akola no. The police for no probi a chi na omo nche me. The police ni say ebofo krokwa. Memra. Nti me ne mi enu be kwa kwisia police station. Ma call control ho so. So nti
Ghana mra Mr. Safo se wo si dan esi obi asase so a edan no ena ya wo dia asase nya wo dia eti se preso na asase wura ka so pena asase a wo pa beba be kukuru dan afiri so asase ya asase wura dia adia enya asase wura dia eye adodo dia na se gudie ye wa asase ase eno na enya asase wura dia ne dia ye aban anase state ne dia eti mra ma ho kwan se wo beje wa asase edan wo pa wo menu ase wo fa shovel mechase no wo pagyan kosi ba bia wo pe enya sanso de the only option ani se mu bebu dan aguo na wonya wasase enti antiama denta ye frenu a on fa phone bie mu a ze say number busy no ye to nkra ediama ne say Ghana ye de mra na ye adwuma Oyerepa TV ni radio ye ntena ha kan ye bo so asem ye de Ghana mra na ye adwuma eti Mr. Safu wo ni problem wo case eti wasase no won sabeka na kwa bia se ofa so na police fo ne ka say 4 p.m. mo fa ma me ne mra mo bedu ade wo ho bia no wa mo ne mo beka so fu brem
asemo na we dia
Wow.
mi ko twa mi be ma ne ma nya ntwa na mi pieto so koka wanzam fi mi ko twa mi be ma ne ma nya ntwa mi pieto koka wanzam fi
This
we dia yesre eno amadenta ni nua be ma ya nya na bro de mi ya abapa kan ye ma wure wo kra ne se wono atumi adwene ne wo fa ase wo ye wo nua ni nua ba denta yi wo ba ne ba ne wo ba na be ma no wo ba fa ne dina kwakodu ama no ne na ne ba na kwakwache ne wo fa dina tum
ese ni nua ba ne ma nyina wo mu ni wo adwen pa
so ama se eba ya ye chi wudi utumi na wo wanya bela aka waka wo obi man so ne ka na se ya ma so kwa na propra ne edu aba betu fie na je se wo no wakwa ya di ka be di akiri na ade be na yesei yesra ma me denta we di yesra no wono agi atum oni producer akasa agi atum se ne nchansi ni wo hia yesra no wontu na ni nua be ma so de nya nchansi da da no kra no de koma no na mo oto nchansi mo no de abre na onye ne nchansi mo no ma so die mra no ga so mra masini fie ma no de a na ya kwese bia ni nua be ma ya be bu ni fie bia to agu enu ohia na ade se bia nua be ma ya be bu fie bia to agu da ana o se enu nti na ma me te wu fie edi se o se me ntum fie wu fie o de a ene ya me die na be butugu ye ne yadan sima de ama me dia ne ka papa yi ka ya so ya be shana me na se fie no what the antisa it is only producer kasama producer no aka waje atum say wonu aba mai won chance na wuya was one the dada no kranya no wo de bebrɛ wo beto chance mo no de ama wo
say police case ni nyina ne say wasɛ ne chance wasɛ ne niema be ma no so anya agi atum say niema asɛi mema wo dada mema wo mo no
mema mo no na afa de bio afa.
So viewers, this is the nutshell, or I mean the whole thing in one piece. Living a life abroad and wanting to do a project overseas is a very difficult task. I'm not sure about your experience or if you've never had any experience, but what has your experience been like? When you send money to people to do things for you, do you get it done the way you want it? If you have not been getting it that way, then it means you need to change your strategy. Have you started a project that you've all of a sudden forgotten about it and you don't even feel like going close to it? It feels to you as if it is something that you just don't want to go back to it. But sometimes it's not you. It's you are being controlled or being manipulated in the spiritual realm, and so you lose interest. It sounds ridiculous, but that is the truth. You will forget everything about something that you used to value. You will forget something that you were dying to achieve. So if you are such a person, please look into it, seek help, and find people that can help you. But this poor man is growing. You can see he's now not too young. He's lived many years overseas. He wants to go back to his property, but the sister has hijacked the property, and the story is back and forth, and now the case is in court. I built my house, gave it to you to stay in for a while. I gave you money to move into a different place. When I travel, you build your own house in front of my building on my land, and now the case is in court because I've come to rip that thing off, and you don't want to move. People, what a wicked world do we live in, where people cannot be honest, people cannot be genuine any longer, people cannot be truthful and understanding. The world has become so wicked that good people cannot even continue to be good, because you may have to try your best to be tough. Can you imagine if somebody says, if this is how the world is going to be, if this is how things are going to go, if I build my house, no one is going to stay in the house. Then you deny somebody else an opportunity to get shelter. This is wickedness on the highest level. Please share this program, subscribe to the channel, send in your comment, and let us hear from you. Brother Francis Ashasi Media, God bless you. Ashasi TV, God bless you so much. I'm encouraging everyone that is online today to please do well to share the program and let many other people also know what is happening. God bless us all, and we are going to zoom into something else. But before I say goodbye to you tonight, I want you to not forget, share the program and subscribe to the channel. But more importantly, leave your comment at the bottom of the screen and let us know what you're going through. Let other people also learn from your experience, and I believe this will help everybody. God bless you so much. See you next time. That is tomorrow. It's gonna be War Zone. Evangelist Justice Harris is gonna be here. We are going to be on fire with the word, and we are getting some guests. It's going to be amazing tomorrow. Prepare yourself, come in and let us study together. Remember, like the program we did last Monday, you need to know the word so that it will equip you to know how to be able to identify fake and good churches, so that you don't end up in trouble. Because if you end up in the fake church, it will take you to hell. God is not gonna say, oh, you were led by a fake church, because Bible says that if a blind man leads a blind man, they will both fall into a pit. That blind man is the fake pastor you are following, and you are the blind person. Be careful lest you fall into a pit. God bless you, and see you again tomorrow. God bless us all, and enjoy the rest of your time.